In this video, we are going to talk about top 15 time travel historical Chinese drama. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Time travel stories are incredibly popular all around the world. Time travel stories are particularly well suited to romance. After all, it evokes the tense and heartbreaking notion that time is literally standing in the way of two people being together. I've seen a lot of Korean, Chinese time travel romances over the years, so I'm excited to share 7 fascinating, wacky, and historical Asian dramas with you. Here are the top 15 time travel historical Chinese drama. So let's start. 15. Wonderful Fate. Li Fu-zhu, a 19-year-old comic book fan with a terrible scholastic record, visits the Yunlai Kingdom, a fictional location in the comic she is reading, by accident. She is supposed to be the celestial fairy who descends from the sky by accident in Yunlai. As a result, she is viewed as the only hope for Yunlai's salvation, and she is treated equally to the young Emperor Yunyi. Li Fu-zhu strives to help make the country rich and powerful with her limited expertise, but she becomes embroiled in a power struggle between corrupt authorities. A magnificent adventure of shared laughs and love begins when they encounter the frigid Emperor Yunyi. 14. Lost Love in Times. Feng Qing-chen, the female protagonist, is a sorceress for Mingyi Tower, the secret organization tasked with safeguarding the royal family. Yuan Ling is a prince from the Western Wei Kingdom, which ruled between the northern and southern dynasties. He's regarded as a untamed wolf, who appears cold and calculated but cares profoundly for those he loves. 13. I'm a Pet at Dali Temple. Ru Xiaolan is a young woman from the 21st century. She transforms into a cat and travels back in time as a result of a chain of events. She meets Qing Mo Yan, who is suffering from a poison, by happenstance, and when they kiss, they realize they've found the cure to each other's problems. The two decide to stick together for their own good, and set off on a quest to obtain the 5-colored stone that would break Xiaolan's curse and the ghost grass that will cure Mo Yan's illness. 12. Love and the Emperor. It follows the story of a gaming industry employee who is taken back in time via a video game and transforms into an ugly palace maid. She meets the Emperor there and begins a romantic relationship with him that is both humorous and comedic. 11. To Get Her. When a popular idol becomes trapped inside a video game, his fiancée devises a plan to rescue him. He becomes the third prince, who is primarily interested in music, and she becomes the third princess, tasked with assisting him in assuming the kingdom. 10. My Heroic Husband. A modern businessman flies back in antiquity, landing in the body of a guy set to marry as a matrilocal husband into a cloth merchant family. He then proceeds to use modern tactics and ideas to assist his buddies and fight corruption in the local business community. He eventually becomes interested in the country's affairs. 9. Scarlet Heart. When a total solar eclipse occurs, Go-ha-jin is sent back to the beginning of the Goryeo dynasty in Korea, during King Taejo's reign. She awakens in the body of 16-year-old Hae-soo and finds herself living in the home of the 8th Prince Wang Wook, Hae-soo's cousin's husband. She quickly makes friends with a number of the princes, including the ostracized 4th Prince, Wang So. Despite understanding she shouldn't get engaged in palace intrigues over the throne's succession, she becomes a pawn in the fight when several of the princes fall in love with her. 8. Go Princess Go. Zhang Peng, who is enjoying an outdoor party, finds himself in need of a swift escape from an approaching ex-girlfriend. He makes a hasty retreat to the pool, only for the lady in question to plunge in by accident. Peng takes a well-placed stiletto-heeled kick to the head while attempting to emerge. He wakes up with his memory intact and discovers that he has traveled back in time 1,000 years. But this is the least of his concerns, as he now realizes he has transformed into the lovely Zhang Peng, the present dynasty's crown princess. 7. Palace. Lockhart Jade. Luo Qing Chuan is a modern-day girl with a passion for history who unintentionally travels back in time to the Qing dynasty's Emperor Kongzai's reign. She is torn between her love for Yin Si, the 8th prince, and Yin Zhen, the 4th prince and future Emperor Yang Zheng, as she becomes engaged in the prince's quest for the throne. Her wit and historical knowledge serve her well as she tries to stay alive in the midst of political intrigue, as she begins to discover that true history is far darker and uglier than books show. 6. Oh, My Emperor. Luo Fei Fei, a 21st-century girl, was transferred to the mystical land of Huangdao Guo. Every 1,000 years, the leadership of Huangdao is rotated among the 12 constellation owners. There, Fei Fei meets the nation's current ruler, Beitang Yi, who also owns the constellation Capricorn. 5. Love Weaved Through a Millennium. This Chinese adaptation is based on the classic Korean drama Queen in Yun's Man and depicts the same story of a love affair between two people from different times. Gong Ming, an imperial scholar official, time travels 2,000 years into the future and meets actress Lin Shang. Theirs is a tale of love, fate, and dedication. 4. Dreaming Back to the Qing Dynasty. A narrative about Xiao Wei, a 21st-century architect who gets lost in the Forbidden City. She discovers a Qing period lantern, which she hangs in her apartment. 300 years ago, the 13th prince of the Qing dynasty dreams of traveling into the future, where he would meet and fall in love with Xiao Wei. Xiao Wei and the 13th prince meet in the palace after time traveling to the Qing dynasty, but they have lost memory of each other. She meets the warm-hearted 13th prince, the 14th prince, the 4th prince, the stately Emperor Kangxi in an attempt to locate the person she fell in love with and becomes caught in the political turmoils within the court. Which road to take becomes a difficult decision that she must make repeatedly. 3. Love Better Than Immortality. Technology has gone so far in the year 2196 that what was previously deemed remarkable has become commonplace. Humans have reached a new level of existence, no longer disturbed by the burdens of daily life or afflicted by the fear of death. However, immortality comes at a price. Humans can achieve the unattainable by exchanging true life experiences for those obtained through virtual reality programs. However, other people, such as Chun Hua, have discovered that virtual encounters are insufficient to satisfy their intrinsic desire to experience something real. 2. Romance of Tiger and Rose. After finally selling her TV series script, aspiring screenwriter Chen Xiaoqian is quickly scrutinized by the male lead, who refuses to do the part. She begins rewriting her script, vowing to make it a success. She is transported into her own story while asleep, becoming the third princess Chen Qian, a supporting character who is killed off by the male lead, Prince Han Shuo, in the third episode. Xiao Qian is determined to stay alive and find her way back home, armed with the knowledge of her own script. 1. The Eternal Love Season 1, 2 and 3. Season 1. Mo Lian Cheng, Dongyu's eighth prince, is compelled to marry Ku Tan-er, who was already in love with Mo Lian Cheng's older brother, Mo Yi. Before the wedding can take place, Ku Tan-er tries to commit suicide. Ku Tan-er wakes up with the soul of Xiao Tan, a modern-day real estate agent, in her body instead of dying. The soul in charge of Ku Tan-er's body shifts every time one of them passes out or tells a lie that is irreconcilable with the feelings they have in their hearts. Season 2. Ku Tan-er crosses paths with the black-bellied prince for the second time in the sequel, and their love story takes a different turn. Season 3. Ku Tan-er has time-traveled once more. She has arrived in a world where gender roles have been flipped, and men are regarded unequally to women. Mo Lian Cheng is one of the eligible bachelors participating in the palace selection, but he is followed persistently by the outspoken princess who will go to any length to capture his love. Will he finally recall her and marry her for the third time in his life? What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.